people love their job.
You know, I mean, I really loved it, and I miss a lot of my friends have passed away.
Right.
And, you know, those days will never be back.
Right.
But I relive them in my head all the time.
Who do you miss the most?
Oh, there's a lot of guys. I mean,
I told you I'd make this clown cry.
I mean,
Here it comes.
I really miss Owen Hart.
Really?
Owen
Tell us about Owen.
You know, Owen was a good friend of mine. And when he was, when I was in the Federation, he was building a new house. And he had OG, his son, and his wife, and we got along so well that whenever he came to the New York area, I used to take him home with me, and I would say, save your money on the rental car and on the hotel. Stay with me, put that towards your house. You know, he says, yeah, I'm going to build a nice house. I'm building a nice brand new house for me and Martha. You know, he goes, as soon as my time in the Fed is over. He was a school teacher. He goes, I'm going to go back home and teach school and have a nice life with my wife and family. And I said, that's great. You know, I really hope the best for you. And we talked all the time. And I talked to him just a week before he died.
Your thoughts the night that he passed? What did you go through as far as emotions when you heard? Were you watching live by any chance?
No,
okay.
Thank God, because that would have been really bad.
How was it broken to you, the news?
A friend of mine called me up and told me.
Okay.
And, almost right after it happened, he called me and said, did you see what happened? And I said, no. And he told me, and, I was just heartbroken. Not mad, not, violent. It was like someone kicked me in the gut.
Well, did you watch Dark Side of the Ring at all?
Yeah.
Do you feel the WWE totally dropped the ball on this? I mean, I'm not saying you're putting blame on anything, Ray.
That's a real tough... do I think that Vince willfully did it and that it was every intent and malice? No, I don't think anybody, tried to kill him.
Should the show have gone on that night?
My opinion, no.
Okay.
A guy just gave his life up for the business.
I know it's been many years since then. We're going on, I do believe, 21 years this year, of course, has passed. What's your feeling? Listen, as a fan, and I was a big Owen Hart fan, as my partner knows. I actually liked Owen more than Brett. He was
a machine in the ring.
I also thought he was better on the mic and more engaging, but that's me. That's me.
Different personality. Two brothers.
Yes.
180 degrees opposite.
Absolutely.
And Brett's not a bad guy. I love Brett.
I think he's great too. He's a legend.
But he's different. He's not the same.
I preferred his brother. Now it's been 21 years. Do you think Martha will ever soften? Just coming from the dorky, nerdy wrestling fan at home, I would love to see him in the Hall of Fame. Are we ever going to see that, or it's just going to be no?
Oh, I can't.
It's not going to happen.
I can't begin to answer for that. I mean,
how do you feel about it though?
They were like the love of their lives for each other.
Of course,
they met very young.
Of course,
and Owen didn't want to do that Blue Blazer thing, and that wasn't his.
I hated it personally.
He didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Did he tell you that he didn't want to do it?
I hated
it. Of course.
Oh, he did not like it.
So he was like, I don't want to do this whole.
But he was under contract, and that's what Vince and them wanted.
Right.
Because there was certain things they didn't want. He didn't want to do on TV that they wanted him to do. And as his punishment for saying no, they put him back in the Blue Blazer suit. Now, okay, I agree that maybe the talent in the office should have worked something out. Okay, fine. Do I think that there was any malice or any premeditation leading to his demise? Of course not.
No.
I don't believe that for a second.
No.
Do I think it was a terrible tragedy and an accident that didn't have to happen? It was a preventative accident that because it didn't have to happen. He didn't need it. He was a good enough wrestler as Owen Hart. He didn't need that Blue Blazer thing. There was no reason for that. Other than, at that time, WCW had Sting doing it. And
it was a battle, right? They all wanted to top each other.
So, but I mean, it didn't have to. It didn't have to be. It was an avoidable, unnecessary incident.
Thoughts on